Hey, Semiokiga here. Last time we were playing, we just defeated Gal, which wasn't exactly a challenge, but you know the drill. And you forewarned us that, hey, even if you beat me, um, I've already done something horrible. Um, Seeing that I've played this before, I know what he means, which is why I'm being sneaky. But Dawnstar doesn't. If you've never played this, I suggest you go buy it. Um, this is a major plot twist moment. It's on Steam for like $2, I think. $10 on GOG, I think. It is very good. There's nothing much else I can say. If you don't care one way or another, just keep watching. Um, you go ahead and bam, desktop audio. All right. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna try not to talk over the cutscenes too much. Shouldn't be too big a deal. Um, but still, expect me to save a lot because I'm terrible at games. All right, here we go. That's always a great sign.
What happened to Gao's men? I thought they abandoned him, but it looks like you had to fight them all. I didn't realize you took that much of a risk getting to me. Thank you.
You know, I really like how stoic that sounds, but still. I'm always probably going to play him the most open palm, merciful way, because I just like it better.
I heard Gao yelling at them to kill any bandits who might approach. I guess they wouldn't stop to ask questions. His mercenaries didn't seem too eager to follow me into the cave, though. It seemed like they were humoring him. Maybe they were his father's men. I don't... Wait. Do you hear something? There are so many. Where are they coming from?
You should be more concerned with where they are going. You may have won a victory over Gao the Lesser, but it looks like he put things in motion that have outlived him.
What? What do you mean?
These machines have weapons. They drop casks that explode on impact. There will be soldiers on the ground as well.
Was that what Gao meant? He said something about death coming from above for Master Li.
So in case you didn't notice, rather than the usual fantasy of just having propellers on them, they straight up have what looks like, I don't know the word, but they're burning a fuel that rapidly scatters. Like it's rocket fuel. Um They're definitely not using a combustion engine in the typical piston sense. Like there's no camshaft here. It's just, oh man. Um it's a good thing I won't be flying any of those anytime soon in the next 5 minutes. Yes, let's make it about me. Nah.
It doesn't matter. We have to get back. The students, everyone will need our help.
Yeah.
Walk away, Dawnstar. You won't get there in time. Better to avert your eyes than see something you care about fall to ruin. Save yourself the pain.
Oh god, his face. We have to try.
This machine of Gao's, do you know how to make it work? Could you fly it?
I doubt there are two people in the Empire that know how they work. It's a baffling combination of magic and artifice.
Can we control it safely?
We may be able to do it among the three of us.
Oh, no.
I was told that they are simple to control.
So you don't really know.
No.
If you actually cared about the safety of this machine, you wouldn't be about to fly it into a swarm of enemies. What guarantee do you want? There is a handle attached to something like the reins of an ox yoke. You move it left and right, forward and back. It should swim through the air fairly smoothly.
Will you come to help us, Zoo? You seem to have a good heart.
About that.
If you are intent on returning, I will accompany you. I've already done more than I wanted, but I could not avoid this forever.
You are an interesting person, Sagacious Zoo. Your eyes hold a great sadness that is oddly familiar to me, but I don't know why.
And to hold up a skull. Yeah, we're wasting time
Agreed.
here.
There are greater things to worry about. I hope we
no.
are not too late.
I love that they look like mosquitoes. Makes a lot of sense. The amount of smog that's producing is amazing. Alright. Press button 1 to fire.
We have to hurry.
You see it right, it's one of these. You should get your health back. Just wrap it down.
Those large fires can drop explosives. This is worse than I thought.
The town.
The button 12. Alright. We spent the first part of the game making friends. Well, you know what's coming.
No! This can't be!
It is what I expected. I'm sorry you had to see this.
I saw the smoke from the air, but I didn't think it would be so bad. Everyone is gone.
There has to be someone left.
I hope you are right. Master Li wouldn't let this happen, not without a fight.
Do what you can together. We will meet in the heart of your school.
Here I go again on my own. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just saved, but we're double saving. Double saving all the way. Come on. Pick it. There we are. Making real sure.
It's all gone. Why did Gao's father do this? Why are his men here?
I hate this. There's no challenge in killing simple peasants.
Where are they martial arts
They
masters?
said no survivors, so there better be no survivors.
I know, but who is this for? Whoever's really giving the orders must be influential.
Do you want to ask Cal the Greater? No. So quit yapping and make sure there's no survivors.
Excuse me, I'm
Looks like
surviving
we have
here.
a few more peasants to put down.
Have you seen my
Let's
abs?
just make it quick.
White demon, heavenly wave.
There's nothing quick about what's about to happen here.
White demon.
Okay, Dockkeeper's dead. Double check, double check. Nope. Nope, okay, never mind.
The school, burning. Every spring, I planted flowers, one for each student. No, everything. Everyone is...
You mean... She'd probably die here if you screwed her over earlier.
Yeah! Keep going! There are others in the school! I'll look to the villagers and save as many as I can. Go!
Her neck is a thing of wonder. There's a bunch of high-level monks in here. We'll bomb them from the sky. Take no chances. Jesus! Hey, can I have some of that?
What is this? We missed a couple of these pitiful
No, I
students?
think you have to be...
This is like
Hard ass.
crushing ants. There's no end to you people.
Why are you so good at
Ants.
fighting?
That's all their lives were to you?
Why?
The same question all the others asked. You'll get the same answer, too.
Because my beard commands me.
Men! Gal the Greater wants this village cleared. Get the job done.
Okay, okay. In the balls. It's just a little cheap, but I mean, you did attack my school from the sky.
Must dress these wounds. White demon.
I leveled up.
White demon.
Oh jeez, that went pretty poorly. I better just stand here and watch. Shit. Good one. Come on, come on, come to me, come to me. Okay, fine. Ooh. I'm sure Dawn's got it. She's fine. Nope, nope, nope. Roll it. Okay, hard guy's done. I finished the hard guy first. He needed it the most.
There were so many. Everywhere.
What is she doing?
And fire from the skies.
Shh. We've chased off all of Gao's men.
Do you-
We'll be safe now.
Do you see these legs?
No, they came later. First there were fighters in black. With fists you could hardly see. She told them where to attack and they turned like one mind. One purpose. Except for the one. He stood alone. His armor so black. Black like a hole in the earth. So deep you can't get out.
You'll be all right.
You
Just
didn't
be
make it look
still.
like that.
I tried so hard. I'm sorry.
Wu said... He said there was no warning. Just calm skies and then fire from above. He organized the students, but they were overrun. Master Li was taken when it began. He went without a fight, giving them what they wanted. But afterwards, the students... they were killed anyway?
The Lotus Assassins. They leave no one alive to tell the tale. People fear the unknown. For Gao the Greater to have them as allies is troubling. The figure your friend spoke of is Death's Hand, the leader of the Lotus Assassins. This student was strong to live as long as he did.
I mean, they have to leave some witnesses. No one's ever come back to tell the tale. Then how do you know about it? Shut up. Here's the real question.
A lieutenant, perhaps. Death's Hand leads all others. He would not appear unless this was important. He usually acts behind the scenes. I don't know why they were so intent on taking your Master Li, but they never attacked without purpose.
Well, I mean, this is the most obvious answer. Like, oh, by the way, he's the Emperor's brother.
That's not possible. Sun Li, the glorious strategist, was the Emperor's brother and the head of the Imperial Army. Your Master Li cannot be him.
Why not?
Because he can't. Sun Li was declared a traitor to the Empire 20 years ago. The Emperor himself accused him of killing the third brother, Prince Qin. And besides, the glorious strategist would not have made such mistakes.
Unless...
What mistakes?
Revealing himself, for one. For another, he would have known that giving himself up would not save your students. The glorious strategist would know his enemy, and if anything is true about Lotus Assassins, it's that they don't leave survivors. I should know. I was one.
It doesn't matter.
No, he is right to question me. I'm accustomed to such suspicion.
I pick that every time.
It doesn't
because it
matter.
doesn't sound like an
Whoever
accusation.
you are, whatever you were, you did not do this, and you do not have our master. We need to decide what to do. When we know where we are going, when we have a plan, then we can talk about who knows what.
He's one of the most... I don't know, well put together... generally intelligent... side characters? I forget what you call it, duagonist? Like that? Like, the other main character I've ever come across. Just the immediate thing, like, I love when they do that. The kind of thing where, like, you have the... in a more comedic situation where it's like, oh no, it's not what you think, it's just, you know, and the chick goes, I mean, well, yeah, it's clearly shit happens to you, you can tell me later. Like, that kind of thing. It's like, this is the emergency version of that. It's such a good person to have on your side when something goes wrong. He clearly didn't do this, and he doesn't have the mask, you know, he didn't kidnap anyone, so we'll deal with whatever this is later. If at all. Right? Where'd he go?
I doubt I could change your resolve even if I wanted to. Perhaps I can at least try to point you in a productive direction.
He's not... Oh, damn it. If you wish to pursue this, we should head to the heart of the Empire. The Imperial City. He may have old friends.
He may have old enemies, too.
He does.
I suspect our true adversary is someone even more powerful than Gao the Greater.
The greatest.
You know a lot. We will have to talk about the source of that knowledge.
I believe I just mentioned it.
Make whatever judgment you wish. I assure you, I have already made worse.
Let's go. I don't want to be here. I want to go where I can actually make a difference.
That is a very common desire. The hardest to achieve, but very common. Come, let's see if we can get Gao the Lesser's contraption in the air again. It won't be stable enough to get to the Imperial City, but we might reach the trading village of Tien's Landing. All trade routes lead to the heart of the Empire.
No, this...
If we are lucky, we can find someone to give us passage. If we're lucky.
This is a long part of the game. Basically, Tien's Landing is like a mission hub that you get stuck in for a while. It's good. I don't know the name of the something like that. People brought you Top Gun, Triple X, Fast and Furious, and Need for Speed. Comes Katana? Loading screen woman, I should have known. Starring Hayden Christensen as a 50-year-old man with intensely, oh my god, Vegeta hairline.
This thing will shake apart if we get to explore.
I should have practiced with Toho. I should have ever have played Toho. What in God's name is that? Does this do anything? Infinite power. Okay, this is lasting a long time. Nope. Why? Yeah. But why suicide missions in Minecraft? Like, what? Why? Why immediately ram my ship? Oh jeez. Oh, that cleansed something. I don't really have a fear of falling with my feet. I have a fear of falling when something else is holding me.
I wouldn't have left the marsh had I known we were headed for such a spectacular landing.
Like other people driving.
It's a miracle we all survived unharmed. We did all survive, didn't we?
It's from your grave. I mean, yes, I survived.
I'm okay too, a little shaken up is all.
Good thing you're wearing that grandma dress.
We were lucky. Only a fool braves the air currents without a proper wind map. You can't navigate the skies without them. Not safely, anyway.
Now it's giving me flashbacks. Why didn't you tell me we were going to fucking die?
We weren't traveling far. I thought we could reach Tien's Landing safely without one. Obviously, I was wrong.
So where are we going to find a wind map of this region? We can't follow Master Li's captors without one.
Your ship's on fire.
Things are even worse than that. Look at our flyer. Even if we had a wind map, this thing wouldn't take to the air again.
So we just need a wind map and a new flyer.
You make it sound so simple. Flyers and wind maps are rare things, even in the Imperial City. Out here, they're all but unknown.
Gao and his pirates used flyers to attack Two Rivers, and the Lotus assassins who took Master Li had them too. Somebody around here must know something about them.
Grand Theft Flyer. Alright, I don't really care about the romancing option, or romancing in this game, but it's like you should always pick it.
I'm I'm sorry to get upset, but every second we're stuck here, Master Li gets farther away from us.
We're near Tien's Landing. It's a small village, but maybe someone there knows where we can find a new flyer. If nothing else, I remember a clearing suitable for a camp. And if we can't find a flyer, we can always follow on foot. To the south of the village is a forest. A trade route leads through it to the Imperial City.
The forest.
The village is across the bridge and beyond a large marker stone. Look for the giant rock with a painting of a fish on it, and you'll know you're heading in the right direction.
You know, that wasn't obscure, and yet it still sounds like it. Okay, you want to follow the burning ruins, turn left when you see a boulder sticking out next to a wildflower, and look for a giant rock facing with a fish painted on it. Now, don't head right before that, or you're going to run into ghosts. Okay, I'm bringing the chick with me.
Very well. I'll wait here for now. It's not so different from the marsh, actually. More of an impending sense of doom. But that could just be your influence.
We should get going. There has to be a better place for us to rest than this. Let's go.
It's like, I'm not gonna sneak into town with two mostly shirtless, like, bulging men with tattoos. Let me at least have somebody who looks normal. Oh, skipping that? Because it tells you what happens in the chapter.
Do you feel that? Something is here. Something that hates the living.
It's just me.
White demon.
Guys!
Heavenly. White demon.
Right. Right. Can I remember how to pound a fight without constantly dying? All surveys point to no. Okay, I can't use weapons on him. Okay, hold up. We should 2v1. Really? Jesus. Dawnstar, I was trying to give him the backhand. Now he'll never know what the Five Fingers said. Just like Anti-Mage. I remember that time I took the last hit.
You fell from the sky, but despite the maddened spirits here, you will benefit. A spirit monk was here long ago, fleeing the destruction that orphaned you. He carried a piece of your amulet. It was separated, broken apart, so your enemies could not find it easily. You have the first piece. It trains your abilities now. The second piece fell here with its minder, hidden until waters receded. A guardian protects it, waiting to test and serve you. The third piece awaits discovery in a distant lair. These three pieces are physical, but there is one more. It cannot be found, only earned. This final piece is all that will save you in the end.
Move my creaky boat chair.
Are you all right? You fell over after the fight. There was something here, but I couldn't see it clearly.
Okay, so have you ever seen Konosuba? It's nothing like that.
You saw a vision? Strange that I could not make it out. Strong spirits are usually quite clear to me. Please tell me if you have any more.
The spirit
We
is coming from
shouldn't
inside
stay
his
here.
head.
It isn't safe. There's so much pain and suffering in this place that I can barely think.
That's just Tien.
What did Zeus say again? A clearing near Tien's Landing across the bridge and south? It sounds simple enough. Lead the way and I'll follow.
Neat. Alright, time to actually level up. Okay, one in everything. Once again, I don't know if that's technically the best way, and I don't particularly care. Let's save our points for now. somewhere in here, in this long mission hub sequence of the game, we'll get new martial arts, new everythings. Magic. Oh god! You thought you were safe, but it was me! Shoot! Guys, no bullies! Perhaps you'd like to taste my foot. Wait, that's not allowed, TOS. Backhand! Boop. Every time I try to be tricky. It's the thing. I picked White Demon because it goes with the avatar quite well. But god, it's so slow. Future generations will watch me finish this combo. Okay, what's in here? Nothing. Just the camera. Nothing. Get the hell. Big old pile of them bones. These bones. Hold up. I would like to meditate on the concept of unagi. I don't know. There they are. Turns out people don't bury their dead. They just leave them where they are. Something's wrong with this bridge. Hey, I know what that is. Okay, that's like the end of one of the major quest lines right there. Teach me monkey style. Not in front of her, it might be kinky. Two-fisted monkey style.
White demon.
Why?
You won't see me coming.
That could mean so many things, though. Wait. That was unintentional, but okay. Boop. Boop. Right, my face to your foot. Okay. It's kind of a button masher, and I love it. Oh man, my brain just told me about the arena. We're not even close to the arena. Yo, what up? It's your boy. Oh no, I have a save for this exact spot. Oh wait, no I don't.
Stop where you are. Death's Hand should know better than to send his minions out alone. It is clear that you are one of his hirelings, or perhaps one of Gao the Greater's marauding pirates. You will pay for the crimes you have committed.
So Avert Your Eyes is very clearly going to be a very intimate romantic scene. To claim my revenge.
Don't waste your last breath on lies. I didn't get there in time to help anyone, but I saw you lead the massacre in Two Rivers. Clearly you were involved.
How did you get here so fast?
Death's Hand went too far in ordering its destruction, and Gao the Greater sought to profit from it. My retribution will end with them, but it will begin with you.
Are you new? I mean, she is new. Beast. I'm not taking any chances. Okay, I can't catch up to her. Come on. There we go.
Enough! The way you move seems odd. A flaw I cannot see, perhaps? But you are better than I expected. You might even beat me, if I allowed such insolence.
What?
You are too skilled to be just a hireling. Death's Hand would view such ability outside his assassins as dangerous. And Gao the Greater prefers his servants docile.
Bullshit. Okay, recap for you. He's trained his entire life just for martial arts. From birth. I know who she is and I'm not going to spoil it, but she hasn't. Why is she a match for him and possibly two of them? Second, huge one here. Gal prefers his servants docile. They damn near killed me. Like, Beardo the Unshaveable was just wailing. Oh, right, you can't see my hands. But he was just wailing into me. What happened? Okay. I don't work with them, lady. I don't work here at all.
So it would appear. You lack their branding.
Well, no
But
shit.
if you are not one of them, who are you? A monk? A mercenary? A bandit? You chase a great evil, larger than you realize. Leave and you may survive. Others have tried to face Death's Hand, but were destroyed, as Two Rivers was.
First of all, it is larger than you realize. Second of all, flinch at it.
Your honor sends you toward peril, but you do not flinch from it.
I don't flinch from anything.
A trait of fools, and perhaps the occasional hero. I also seek answers from Death's Hand and his minions. If you truly oppose him, you will need to find your way to the Imperial City. Of course, only the Lotus Assassins can come and go as they please, thanks to Gao. Travel routes by land and water are blocked, but they use wind maps and flyers to further their goals here and in the surrounding forest. Perhaps, if you are capable, we will meet again. I wish you good luck, but you will need far more than that to survive. Farewell.
Why is she so good? I don't think it's ever explained. Also, I haven't thought about this, and I'm pretty sure I've played through this a lot. Like, not completed more than once, probably, but... She's like, everything outside the Imperial City is... Okay, perfect impression of her, okay. She's like, you can't leave the Imperial City because Gao the Greater, that's his name, you have to say it every time, has ensured that you can't travel by land or sea throughout all of China. I'm sorry, Jade Empire. Everyone is stopped except the Imperial Lotus. Or whatever. Does that mean Gao is, in effect, a warlord in control of almost the entire empire? Acting as a mercenary under the employ of the Emperor? Because that's a much bigger deal than I thought he was. I thought he was just some jackass. Okay, this sign is so confusing. Should I go left or right? Fish. Beetles. That one whale Pokemon. A really curvy dong. ASCII symbols. There's goats. My god, they have more... They have more polygons than I could possibly count. Look at them. Beautiful. Like the dawn. Okay, fine. Hey guys, what's going on?
This area is off limits. Intruders will be executed.
Are you fucking sure?
I am a soldier of the Imperial Army, sent by Death's Hand to destroy anyone foolish enough to enter this place. Unfortunately, this includes you. Kill the peasant.
Okay. The beating begins.
Heavenly Wave.
What is with spears? This is why spears were used so much throughout history. They're really good at this. I need a fast fighting style. Or this.
White demon.
Ow. Dude. Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop killing me. I'm sure it's possible for me to get around Dawnstar's ass. It's not that big or anything. But the hitbox is the size of a Buick. They didn't make Buicks anymore?
Wait, stop! I'm not your enemy. I swear by my ancestors, I'm not your enemy. I'm not even a soldier.
I'm just some guy. What's your deal?
My name is Chen Yi, from the village of One Stone. I'm no fighter. I'm just a simple peasant.
Conscript.
These soldiers passed through my village a few weeks ago. One of them angered the Lotus assassin who was in charge, and the assassin killed him. As I was coming back in from the fields, they grabbed me to fill his place. They put this uniform on me, bloodstains and all, and told me I was in the army.
I have decided to let you live.
Thank you, noble one. You are most merciful, and I honor you. My whole family honors you.
I could ask him more, but I mean, come on.
I will do my best, but I don't know anything. The Lotus assassins just told us to guard the gate while they searched the ruins. That's all, I swear.
Didn't even give you weapons. Those two guys had spears, that was it.
No, nothing. Only that the gate leading into them was locked. The Lotus assassins had to get a key from Shang, the Imperial Minister in Tian's Landing. But I think the ruins are haunted. I hear strange sounds coming from beyond the gates. But even the threat of ghosts can't keep the assassins from their search.
I love how he always has this look on his face like, did you just fucking say that? What were they searching for?
I don't know. I was here on the far side of the gate, and the gate itself is locked. Only the Lotus assassins themselves are allowed into the ruins.
Time to die! I like how he just doesn't change expression either. Just go home.
Of course, Great One. I will return to my village and lead an upright life of farming and praying. Thank you for sparing me. Thank you.
To get laid.
You showed great compassion to that poor man. I am glad to see you can be merciful as well as strong.
Yes, it was such an act of mercy to not kill a man who walks out and goes, I'm not... What did she just say? Oh, damn it. Damn it. Dear BioWare, why? In the middle of a click, like, button mashing opening the jars moment, would you put a dialogue there that I don't have a history button? Even Renpai has a history button. He found silk strings. That's probably important. Inferior weapon. Warrior Gym. He's just like, okay. Body 1. Where is log? What's at the top? Oop. Oop. You have no you have no flea spots. Yes, I have begun taking dust baths with diatomaceous earth.
There is something dangerous beyond these gates. The spirits here are troubled.
Can I go through there? You will need a key to get past this gate that any 5-year-old could get around. Master trained me for many years to stand perfectly still. Nice. Thank you, goats. Your presence was uplifting. This always reminds me of that guy from the end of Yu Hakusho. The doctor with the hula hoop of death.
Ah, you found your way. Good. I decided there wasn't much point in staying with the flyer. It's not going to get much worse in my opinion. Here, I salvaged this gem out of some sort of power source. I imagine you will have some use for it. Now that we're here, we should see if anyone knows anything about flyers. Maybe whoever is in charge of the town can help us get underway again. I will stay here at this new camp unless you need me. It seems like a good enough place to base ourselves out of.
You received good fortune. Intuition 5, Mind Spirit. You know what? I regret it. Well, let's check what those are up to. Define mouse. Skills. 12, 18, 17. Oh, and these are finally back to be balanced. As all things should be.
I can't believe Two Rivers is gone. It was home. The people there were the only family I've known. And now, they're all gone.
Except
I understand, Dawnstar, but the path you are on may lead to even darker places. You must prepare yourself.
I don't want to think like that. We will set things right. We have to.
More killing won't help, but I'm going to kill perhaps thousands of people soon.
Returning your friends was never an option, but there are a great many more things that you can lose.
My junk. But my bow. It's meaningless if I don't have anything. Ooh, what's in the box? I don't think that would stand up to the rain very well. Alright. Welcome to Tien's Landing. Graveyard first. Typers of language.
Nara earphonia wonu kanawa ofa ear kanawa wonu.
Sumi's got it.
Mother and I are getting out of this town. If you have any sense, you'll do the same.
Akwakwak wo sosonia sonophonia sisaya nawakok.
Why are you leaving town?
Sisaya ifok woso no koso ayeria. Sayer kanoa fwaranuir.
Oh, I am 200% they get captured.
It's sure to be more exciting than this dead place.
Koni o kiowe kawaye wo kawaye watita osia kwanif nipawir.
What?
Piayer uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawer sumpuno ko suir toerok. Ukir nepo sise sayer wosayer nifuyer. Sisayer ifok woso no koso ayeria. Sayer kanoa fwaranuir.
Still can't tell if it's a real language or they're just playing something she's saying backwards. Okay, the dam is a really sad story.
Uyower apafawayer sisier sisitu tok. Uyer wakwak finir seer.
Very dangerous.
Akwakwak wo sosonia sonophonia sisayer nawakok. Wo tawa yer kupir kawir nakawir ipduki.
Those pirates must be Gao the Greater's men. We know that he has holdings near here, and he has flyers.
Piayer uksayer sinini sisayer rusta atapafawer sumpuno ko suir toerok. Sisayer ifok woso no koso ayeria. Sayer kanoa fwaranuir.
Here's your question. Why did it open?
Paroyer astir wo sayer ifasaya wa kawir sheer.
It's open, why is the river so low?
Wo tawa yer kupir kawir nakawir ipduki. Wo nipi yer uksayer sisini nisayer vusta. Wo ifu yer uksunuk nokawayer.
This is very complicated, but it's not important to understand. They built a dam to raise the water, but there's not enough water around, so when the dam is reopened, it basically just dries up. Which means it was effectively a very long lake. Where's your father? You just let him go.
Koni o kiowe kawaye wo kawaye watita osia kwanif nipawir.
Right? First move is a blocking. Okay, just in case, because I know something bad's probably happening right here. Things actually get more interesting once you get to Tian's Landing, obviously. You bad enough, dude.
Out of our way, woman. In this town, we don't step aside for you. You step aside for us.
Yeah, you tell them. That's why we leave
The
5 foot
peasants
between
of
us.
this village may cower before you, but I do not. If you are smart, you will apologize for your behavior and walk away.
Don't tell me what to do. You think I won't hit a woman? You have to learn your place. This whole town has to learn its place. What are you looking at? This doesn't concern you.
Your amazing hair.
Time to teach you all a lesson.
I love how realistic his facial hair is,
heavenly ways.
despite the fact that, like, the graphics can't be that good. This is old. And yet, they've always been able to make it look like that.
White demon.
Oh, I guess I should give an epilepsy warning, because holy crap. Really not a joke. I probably should have put that on the list, because wow.
I was back at the camp when I heard the sounds of battle. I got here as fast as I could, though obviously I arrived too... Hui, what are you doing here?
It's been a long time, Zhu. I haven't seen you since that night. I did as you asked. The child is safe. I made sure of that.
I know. After we spoke, I followed you. I wanted to be sure she was given a good home. You did well, Hui.
This may be a little obvious to some people who saw the previous episode.
Hui and I knew each other long ago. She was a soldier and I needed her help. There was a child, an orphan. I knew Hui could find a good home for her. She was just a girl. Her parents were dead. I couldn't look after her, and I knew Hui by reputation. I knew she would find a good home for her. She's safe. That's all you need to know. She doesn't concern you. Besides, we don't have time to worry about something that happened almost 20 years ago.
Would you say barely 18 ago?
Yes, those are old worries. Thank you for your actions today. Even if these men were no real threat, just simple sailors frustrated at the shallow river that holds them here. There are pirates in the area, and they pose a far greater danger. You will likely encounter them, especially if you are the one I am waiting for. As Sagacious Zhu mentioned, my name is Hui. Tell me, young man, what is your master's name?
See here, side, I trained under Master Lee.
I have waited here many years for the arrival of one special fighter. Your master, Sun Li, bid me to wait until you, his protege, came seeking information.
So it's true. Master Li really is the Emperor's brother. I wish I had known.
What'd you have done?
He is gone, isn't he? Taken by the Lotus assassins just as he thought. He knew they were always searching. They are right to fear him and his legacy.
His guns.
The glorious strategist was
Behold.
certain the path to the Imperial City would bring you here. He was also very specific about how I present my information to you. You must be ready.
Let me see your biceps. Do they equal your master's?
I served under Sun Li and was one of a few soldiers he trusted enough to contact after Dirge fell. Li knew the events there would have great consequences. He told me of the weeks-long siege and how spirit monks were slaughtered so his brother could take their temple. It was madness. The Emperor killed the water dragon itself.
The water dragon. The shepherd of the dead, a goddess of rebirth. To try and steal her power, to even think it could be attempted. Has any mortal ever shown such arrogance?
Well, I mean, he did. Is it really arrogant? I don't want to compliment him. How much of a god she got beaten up by him. This is true. I don't know this, but he would know his own mythology.
There are many beings that exist beyond our experience. The heavens are governed by a celestial bureaucracy. Each facet of existence is managed by a specialized attendant.
What? I mean,
Most
what?
appear to have little influence, but some, like the water dragon, have a portfolio that grants exceptional status. She was said to have governance over the Great Wheel. She was not a maker, but all life that ended passed her gaze before returning to the earth in another form. Sun High sought rebirth for his empire at the cost of the natural order.
He's been a soldier a long time.
Her body was taken to the palace as a grim trophy of the power that ended the long drought. All the while, the people hailed the emperor as a hero, ignorant of the price.
Ow.
The water dragon's power was tied to her temple at Dirge, and the strength of her servants. When the spirit monks were slain and Dirge fell, she became vulnerable.
They killed the ads
Her
first.
physical form could be injured, but she was also a god. Maybe her spirit still exists. I don't know. I'm no expert on the heavens.
You think it's right behind me? You said I have a week to do this?
Even a god is not invincible. They have their place and it can be challenged. Sun Li could not stop the slaughter of the spirit monks. He fled the battle with you in his arms. Most believe Sun Li fell at Dirge, a lie spread by the Emperor. A handful of us knew that he lived, and we also learned the terrible price of his rebellion.
350.
Li's wife was with child, his daughter born in the Imperial Palace while he was at Dirge. He never saw her. Within weeks of the siege, the Emperor had Li's family executed.
Executed. Murdered. The Lotus assassins were to cut them down. A mother and newborn child. I have no doubt that order came from Death's Hand himself.
I mean, here's the question.
He probably didn't think his family would be harmed, but even had he known, he might still have saved you. Li knows you have a destiny to fulfill. You're the last of your kind. The natural order has been disrupted. There is much to say, but first I was instructed to impart some very specific knowledge. Your master was very clear.
Okay, we're going to get
You
out the
can trust
timetables.
me, so I don't think there's any reason for me to stick around. I'll be back at the camp if you need me.
Zhu is an honorable man. Not a good man, perhaps, but an honorable one. Now to your training. A brief description will reinforce in your mind the style you saw me use.
Basically, you put your foot in their face and you continue until they stop. Stop what? Yes.
Certain lessons had to be withheld until you were ready for the attention they will bring. Sun Li taught me so that I would teach you. I must train you in Spirit Thief.
Yes.
Magic and weapons tire you. Draw on them too much and you could be left defenseless. Spirit Thief restores your chi, prolonging your ability to fight or ignore wounds. It is especially useful when enemies are immune to basic martial attacks, when you must use magic or weapons. It can even immobilize a foe, allowing time to recover even more.
It's the best thing.
This short lesson should be enough for now. Come speak with me in the tea house. We will talk of your master and more.
Why didn't they at least imply that you the lesson? It just went like, this is what it. This short lesson was good enough. Like, just have the screen move. Anything. Heavenly Wave, I don't need you. Green map. Spirit Thief. Heavenly Wave. Done. Spirit Thief. Dang it. Spirit Thief. Level up. Okay. I want this to be marginally faster. And perhaps a little more on that. Spirit Thief. Excuse me, I'm a doctor of medicology.
Please, please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it.
I'm sobbing, it's annoying.
Please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you.
You saw a random hot guy walking
It's
around
my
and we're
fiance,
like...
Baker Bay.
Really?
Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats
Oh,
him up.
right.
He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes. The beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought, well...
Their body motion, like... I get it's supposed to look like they're just talking, but she just keeps leaning towards him and reaching slightly. Like, it's okay. You can touch them. Yeah, I remember what this story goes. It's actually kind of neat.
Thank you so
I
much,
don't want to
kind
spoil it.
sir.
It's actually
You don't
kind
know
of...
what
yeah.
this means to me. If our firstborn is a boy, he shall have your name.
Isn't that
Bay
dude
is
named
down at
Fist
Beggar's
Lord?
Pier right now in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
Maybe. I'm still not sure if I kill every single person I encounter. Also, your baby's name is Fist Lord. Fist Lord.
You really shouldn't be here. Mr. Tay does not like others to observe him working.
Hey, Tater.
Who let you back here? It's bad enough I must work with incompetence. I don't need you walking through my kitchen.
You're outdoors.
Do thugs like you think you can just walk back here for food any time? If I wanted human interaction, I'd have a kiosk in the square. Or maybe a trough.
Why a trough? Well, we don't feed the animals, Mr. Tay. That's handled by the farmers.
Shut up, Aang.
Step back, Mr. Wong. You just... step back.
That is not an appropriate greeting, dog. I mean, I'm sorry.
A polite response from one of you strangers? Go on. Don't waste your respect on me. I'm no high minister. I just cook.
What do you know about the spirit world? I would never ask this, but for the content.
The spirit world? You were talking about stories for children. I believe what I see. If I see it, it is real. Very simple.
There's a mushroom that will
If
help
you want some deeper discussion than that, go to a temple. Me, I will stay here and cook for the living.
Cook for the dead. Okay.
Good. I need to concentrate on the menu.
He's
You
got
want to
nothing
eat,
important to
you'll
say.
leave me alone.
But I want to walk past you. The controls are so weird. Shimon. Let me in. Let me in. Oh. Oh my god. The hospital near me has glass walls. And I've walked up to it not knowing there was no door one day.
Good, you're here. We can continue where we left off before.
You've got unfinished business with us first.
There are important matters at hand, yet you fellows keep interrupting. I'm surprised you're this eager to get another beating so soon.
They lived?
This time we brought some friends to even up the odds.
I should have saved. Behold, the fistman. Eye of the beanie. Dude! I am also of the beanie. Twins.
White demon.
Okay, it's frog time. This is what's good about Spirit Cave. When you use the power-up version, it paralyzes them as well as drains them. Boop. Wait, you forgot your ass whooping. Oh man, he came over here to get it. Sir, I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it if you moved a little slower. Thank you. Boop, boop. Oh, hell no, he's got a spear. We're slowing him down. I love it's just echoey in here. Wait, isn't it the guy whose table got broken? Why is he fighting? I mean, okay.
You certainly look like Lee's top student, though there's something odd about how you fight. I can't put my finger on it. It doesn't matter. The sailors won't bother us again. We can get back to business. Sun Lee gave me instructions to await you if anything should happen. I have prepared for this day for well over a decade. The full extent of what the glorious strategist knows is beyond my mind to comprehend. He is without peer. All I know is that I had instructions to wait for you. Sun Lee asked me to seek a piece of a special amulet he wanted you, his prize pupil, to have. It was broken apart and scattered when the spirit monk temple fell. He intended to, and I assume he did, give the main piece to you. Rumor placed a smaller part with a fleeing apprentice monk, but it had been some years and the trail was cold. I eventually learned the monk had fled to Old Tien's Landing. He was there a year or so, but died of lingering injuries and was buried with his possessions unsorted. It was rushed at the time because the new dam was due to close and Old Tien's would become a watery tomb. The amulet was beyond reach, so I came here and waited. Now the Lotus assassins have drained the lake and exposed the ruins of Old Tien's Landing. It seems they are searching for this piece of the spirit monk amulet too.
How do they know?
The Emperor is privy to much. I don't know his motives, but any aid to you is likely a threat to him. You must go to the ruins and find the amulet piece meant for you.
Okay.
My assignment is to give you information to help you acquire the amulet. I will gladly answer whatever questions I can.
All right.
Remember, go to the ruins and claim the amulet before the Lotus assassins do. You will need it to survive the trials that lie ahead.
Nice. You think they can get us a new table?
I thought one of the sailors trapped here might make a good husband, but they're just a bunch of drunks.
Duh. Soldier, really?
Dutong says he hired me because I'm big as an ox and just as smart.
That makes sense.
Hello, young one. My name is Quan, but everyone calls me Old Mother Quan. I'd like you to call me that too, okay?
Oh, mama.
Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Dutong's tea house.
This
Yes, I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Dutong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too. He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Dutong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine.
Did you check it?
Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Dutong. That is very nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Dutong now. You can't argue with an imperial writ. All this talk is just the rambling of an old woman. Put it out of your head and enjoy yourself. It may not be mine anymore, but this is still a fine tea house.
I'm going to go have a beating with him. Pardon me, excuse me. Mana. Excuse me, Master Dugong. You're not Dugong. I know you.
I may be drunk, but that doesn't mean I am a drunk, because I'm not. Well, just a little bit. But I'm brave, too. I'm going to go close the Great Dam and save the town.
They have modeled the perfect
I'll be
beer
a
belly.
hero. That'll show 'em. Well, that'll show 'em all. I just need another drink to get my courage up. Wine! Someone bring me more wine!
His goatee is the stuff of legends.
You've been saying that for 3 days, Rue. Minister Shang's already looking for other people to close the dam, and you'll look a fool after all your boasts.
I doubt that man could open a door, never mind a dam.
Is anyone going to comment on how she's very clearly a mannequin? Her cheekbones, when she speaks, open from the side of her mouth. Hey guys, it's not a fight right now. I'm a little busy looking to deliver. Look, I want to shift the paradigm of some. He's important. Who are you?
Can't you just leave an old man in peace?
No.
I'm nobody important. Nobody at all. And I have nothing to say to you.
What are you, my dad?
Sorry doesn't count for much. Sorry can't erase our mistakes.
I know who he is.
Sorry can't change the past.
This guy.
Nothing. It's not important. Not anymore. Just leave me alone.
This guy, his life sucks. Like, not in the, how many things can go wrong in your life sort of way. Like, once you know his deal, it's like, oh god, how did you live through that? Like, mentally.
Wokukatita sumpono, sukokot awakatia, wonofatasia. Niwupa ia kupusa ia awath kraka ia nano uksaro isowak nika piat shathya kraka ia.
One person that could eat so much as 2 of my dishes. Such weak constitutions, all of them. I bet I could do it.
Wasafno sositu no ko ota napia ifaria ok.
Roasted cow hearts sauteed in the bile of a leopard. That's a particularly nasty effect on one's constitution. Monkey's brain stew have a negative effect on the workings of the mind. Eat too much of one type of food or be particularly weak in certain areas of character. I mean, I'm pretty balanced. I'll try it.
Wonoa ea sususatia sonsifonia sonsi ifok.
Now, money in this is somewhat difficult. I don't think it regenerates. Like, enemies are gone and they're gone. So, not yet.
Well, cool.
How much money do I have? 1.2 billion? 3,000. We're gonna come back after we level up, just in case, because we just got here. Oh, this one.
Leave Zhang alone!
Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home. You need to come back with me to the farm.
We couldn't even give him a different model?
No! Zhang not want to go home. Zhang doesn't want to see Ox.
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back at the farm. Now let's go, Zhang.
No! Leave Zhang alone, or Zhang get angry and smash things!
No. Please don't, Zhang. I'll just go over here and leave you alone. What? Oh, hello there. Don't let Zhang bother you. He's really quite harmless. He's just a little upset right now.
Really? What's the matter with him?
Zhang does not belong to me. He works for me of his own free will.
Not good.
I am Dong Ping, Zhang's employer. Zhang works on my farm, but the other day he accidentally killed one of my oxen, and since then he has refused to come back. Some of the patrons here are unnerved by his size. I'm worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands.
I mean, I'd like to see him try.
If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. I can't run the farm without him, but I don't know what else to do. He won't listen to me. You will? I must warn you. Zhang is, well, he's very strong-willed and very strong.
Yes.
I am grateful for your help, but please, be careful. Zhang the ox carrier came by his name honestly. I would hate to see him hurt you, or anybody else for that matter. Speak softly to him, and you should be okay.
This is one of the quests where I just could not play as, like, a main character. Like, I just don't have it in me.
Go away! Zhang not want to speak to you.
Would you speak to my abs?
Zhang kill ox. Zhang too strong, too rough with ox. Zhang not want to hurt ox. Zhang only playing. Now Zhang cries for ox. Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her. Zhang missed. Zhang dropped Ox on her head. Ox is dead. Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang killed a friend and now Zhang is bad.
Stick with the first.
Master already have another ox. Poor ox. Zhang killed Ox's sister. Now Ox won't like Zhang anymore.
I'm not saying I like him muscular. Oh my god, this is like the villain pickup. You're not bad. You're just strong. And I'm not reading the rest of that out loud. Commander, Dong needs your help.
Yes! Master needs my muscle. How else will he get second oxing bath?
Boy?
You have been nice to Zhang. Zhang like you. Zhang, hope you'll have good day.
Thank you so much. I was at my wit's end. You've done me a great service today. Come, Zhang. Let's go home.
Zhang coming. Zhang, go home now.
Thank you for getting rid of that thing. Business is bad enough without that ogre scaring away my customers.
Ladies.
Here's a little something to thank you. It's not much, but it's about all I can afford these days.
Is that? I don't think that's him. You have 6 style points. We're gonna use this the rest of the game more than likely. Let's keep pushing it. And there we go. No, I'm still looking.
Do you mind?
Wow.
I'm in no mood for company given my present state of despondency.
Oh, look at you. Be ready to soliloquy?
I am at the stage of my life in which I long for companionship. A wife with intellect and refinement comparable but just slightly inferior to my own. Unfortunately, this town presents scant opportunity for a suitable match. Seamstresses, barmaids, peasants. I may as well marry the harlots selling themselves in the street.
You're a pompous ass.
I understand your desire to seek elucidation from one whose vocabulary is elevated above the grunts and squawks of the general rabble inhabiting this town. However, I'm in no mood to converse with you, not while my heart bears the weight of my great burden.
Which is that you're lonely?
I am at the stage of my life and...
Oh, God. See, he's not gonna like it.
Or perhaps everyone else's standards are far too low. I shall not allow myself to be saddled with a marriage of convenience, not when I deserve so much more.
Cool.
Farewell. Perhaps we shall speak again, if you ever tire of the braying and neighing of these barnyard animals.
What? Like, are you real? Yunwan.
Look at all these people, and I'm the only server in the place. If Dutong doesn't start running things better, I'm going to quit.
Where the shit is Dutong? I thought he was up there. Oh. I remember now.
If you want tea,
I
have
just
a
got
seat.
his name.
The serving girl will be by directly if I don't fire her first, the useless wench. I should have replaced her the day I took over this tea house. I am Three Sheets Dutong, proud owner of this quaint little tea house. I recently acquired it from old Mother Kwan, the elderly lady steeping tea over there in the corner. You want me to throw... Don't be stupid. You saw what this man did to those sailors. He'd leave you broken and bleeding on the floor, and I have no one to clean up the mess.
He's so empathetic.
Forgive my guard. His intentions are good, but he's a bit slow on the uptake. I'd love to answer your questions, but that would interrupt my drinking. I'm afraid that isn't acceptable. Oh, certainly. The Imperial Writ is 400 years old, and I just carry it around with me all the time and show it to complete strangers. Please. The writ is locked safely away, as I told Mother Kwan. I'm not about to bring it out on your request. Now, if you will just leave me to my drinking. Yes?
Steeper!
Hello, greetings, welcome. My name is Steeper Yanru, and I'll be... No, that's not right at all. Idiot! I'm Barkeep Yanru now, not Steeper Yanru.
Why
I'm sorry
do you
about
say
that.
your job
I still
title?
can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish old Mother Kwan still owned the tea house so things could go back to the way they were.
I don't know if this is technically a Chinese thing or a very old traditional Chinese thing they're trying to mimic. It's so weird. I hear people constantly tell you what their occupation is. Like, hello, I am blacksmith's assistant, Jimmy. And it's like, Jimmy, what the fuck are you on about? Like, hello, I am assistant manager to night assistant manager of this Wendy's. It's like, we're out in the street. It's daytime.
That Imperial writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Kwan lost her tea house. Waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice.
He is a bartender. Has anyone ever actually seen him?
Mother Kwan saw it, though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway.
Oh, good. I have plans.
What? You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Kwan should still own the tea house. Problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the writ and now he's got it locked away. If you're right, he'd never bring it out again.
Here we go.
There's no way to prove he cheated Mother Kwan.
The minigame. Maybe he'll
That might work.
confess.
It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine. Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast, but I could start sending it to him unmixed. It won't be quite that easy. I've watched Dutong for quite a while, and when he's drinking, he usually goes through 3 stages of drunkenness.
Oh no.
Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless and what a bad and sinful man he is. Not a pretty sight. By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass to sober him up. The restorative tastes pretty foul, but it does the job. Works instantly and makes a man sober as an imperial judge.
What?
Dutong's guard keeps a vial handy at all times, just in case. The guard gave me a few vials so I could slip them into Dutong's wine when he starts to get paranoid. Keeps him from getting out of hand.
Let's get him drunk.
No problem. We have 2 sorts of wine here. Peasant's wine and Imperial Seasoned Spirit. The Imperial Seasoned Spirits are a lot stronger. 1 bowl of that is worth 3 bowls.
Alright, we just have to reach 7. So, 2 spirits and 1 wine.
1 drink for Master One drink for Master Dutong coming up. Anything else I can do for you?
Oh no.
Good, good. Go speak to Dutong. We'll get him to admit he's a cheat and a sneak. Then old Mother Kwan will be back in charge, and I won't ever have to give out another bit of bad advice.
This isn't really how drunk works, but at the same time, I am using magic kung fu.
What do you want? You come to mock me? Come to laugh at the tragedy that is the life of 3 Sheets Dutong?
3 sheets to the wind, that's the joke.
No, not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. Just the thought of that writ brings tears to my eyes. It tears at my poor, miserable soul.
Maybe it will better if you tell me about it. And gesture.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. Confess my sins. Then I'll feel better.
One time at band camp?
I'm a despicable person. A bad, bad man.
Cover your ears, Don.
It's a fake. A forgery. I made it all up!
If you notice...
Boss, what are you saying? I better sober you up.
It's too late. Look, boss. I'm holding a bowl.
Oh, I hate that restorative potion. That stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat hair and garnished with a sprinkling of horse dung.
I know what all that smells like.
And now I have the strangest memory. As if I... Oh no. Did I say anything to you, stranger? Anything about, oh, I don't know, an imperial writ?
Well, you did tell me that you suck.
What? No, I never said any such thing.
I heard what you said, Dutong. I knew you cheated Mother Quan out of this place, and now we have proof. You
No,
can't
we
get out of
don't.
this now.
Ah, I see what you're after. Oh yes, Three Sheets Dutong was not born yesterday, or the day before that. Indeed, we are speaking the language of commerce.
No, we're not. I'm speaking the language
I
of
will
fist.
give you a great deal of silver to keep this little secret from getting out. Lots of silver for both of you, if you keep quiet about this.
I don't know, Dutong. I could really use the silver, but Mother Quan is such a nice old lady, I'm just not sure what to do.
I will pay you to do the right thing. Happy times. No, punch him. It's what the fist wants.
Right, of course. What was I thinking? Old Mother Quan's a good woman. She deserves to have her tea house back.
Boss, people aren't gonna like us when they find out what you did. Maybe we should get out of here.
That's the smartest thing you've said since I hired you. Let's go.
I like his voice. I don't know why.
Well
I just
done.
do.
It'll be nice to have Old Mother back in charge again. You should tell Mother Quan she got her tea house back. Now things can go back to the way they were.
Yeah, just letting you guys know.
I knew
This
you
place
would
is
make the
dry
right
now.
choice. We share the same master, and he taught us both well.
He taught us both to not lie. By the way, he lied for decades. Old Mother Schwan.
Hello again, dearie. I hope you're having a nice time here in in Master Dutong's tea house.
So, do you remember when the Earth was made?
A forgery, are you certain?
He couldn't first.
That scoundrel! No wonder he left here so fast. Cheating an old woman out of her hard-earned living. The very nerve.
It is a hard-earned living. It's customer service.
People, listen to me. Master Dutong has left. For good. And thanks to this brave young man here, the tea house is mine again.
Hooray for Mother Quan! Her tea house is back in business!
You've given me back the only thing I ever cared about. And you've done a service for this town, too. I'm going to turn this place back into a respectable quality tea house.
I like how you can hear people's, I think they're called plosives. Like you can hear the whole time they're talking. I know it doesn't, they're still suppressing it, but I don't know, the realism is nice. It was nothing, citizen. I was glad to help. No payoff.
I don't have much. The only reward I can offer is my humble thanks. That and a promise that you will always be welcome here at Old Mother Quan's.
Yeah, I'm gonna start coming here without pants. School's in. I'll do what you tell me. Oh, it was floating for a second. Okay. Okay. We'll come back in a bit. This is the introduction to this area. We've barely done anything. It's been an hour and a half.
This tea house must be popular.
Wow.
It seems like quite a prominent structure.
It sure does. Travelers in the Great Southern Forest often report strange sightings of bizarre phenomenon. Aside from the hospitality of Pilgrim's Rest Inn, the forest is nearly entirely wilderness. Yes, that's what a forest is. And the verdant canopy of the forest hides wonderful and fearsome creatures, unlike any seen anywhere else in the Empire. The strangest of tales are those of a shadow among the trees that seems to follow visitors to the forest. Philosophers hoping to reflect in peace on the forest ought to report feelings of being watched. And patrons of the Pilgrim's Rest Inn claim to have seen a strange silhouette darting among the trees. Despite the apparently overworldly nature of this figure, those who witness it sense no aggression and attribute it to the mysteries of the forest. Neat. I hope nothing bad happens when we go there. Excuse me, Don? Don? Donnie? Don? Sunrise, come here. There has to be a way to speak to you. No, there is.
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help.
We're in public. Oh my god. Let me okay.
No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Although your company is always welcome. We seem so far from anything familiar. Strange enemies, troubling plots. I will be glad when we can leave this place to find Master Li.
Here it is, guys, the romance scene.
I will answer what I can.
Does anything bother you? I'm gonna ask this every 5 seconds. What should I be doing? What is this place? Goodbye.
Be well, my friend.
Sure. You will. Wait, what?
You're a stranger here, aren't you? I know everyone in Tian's Landing, and I've never seen you before. I would remember you.
I remember all things.
You should turn right around and leave this town. Trust me.
Your neck is unsettling. Why should I leave?
Everything in Tian's Landing is falling apart. Sheng, the local minister, is helpless to deal with all our troubles. You should get out while you can.
What's the problem?
You don't know? The Great Dam has been opened, and now the river's level has dropped. It's too low and fast to navigate. Without the river, we are nothing. The merchants can't buy goods from the Imperial City. The traders can't sell to the outside world. The men cannot fish, and our children go hungry.
Ooh, right.
And if that wasn't bad enough, we have the pirates to worry about, too. They've been raiding the countryside, taking prisoners to sell into slavery.
Who's buying them?
The dam was built nearly 20 years ago, causing the river to rise. Now the dam is open, and the river has fallen so low no ships can navigate it. Tian's Landing cannot survive without the river, but nobody in the town dares to go into the ruins to close the dam. The ruins are haunted with the spirits of the dead.
Like the spirits of the living. Haunted ruins. Tell my abs more.
It's bad luck to speak of such things. Old Wei in the town might tell you more. He's too old to care about ghosts and curses, but I have enough bad luck already.
Speak to Old Wei. He's almost a ghost as we speak. I'll close it.
A generous offer, Great One. But the gate leading to the ruins is locked.
Great One?
If you want to close the dam, you'll have to get the key from Minister Sheng. I'm sure he'd be glad to give you a key to the gate. Nobody else will risk going into the ruins because of the ghosts. There's a road off to the right just beyond this tea house. Keep following it up until you reach the town square. Minister Sheng is usually there.
Bye.
Take care of yourself, stranger, and be glad that you do not live in Tian's Landing.
I might as well live here, because I'm going to be here for a while. Okay. I have got to buy a better chair. This is like... It's only been an hour and a half, and my knee is like, hey man, can we just stop existing? Okay, follow the road. Check. My people. Man, woman, goat. Okay, meanwhile... Drunkman... Childman... Hey, it's Aladdin. Somewhere in town is someone worth a damn. And I'm pretty sure he's right there. Excuse me, I'd like to rob you now.
Pretty.
Wo afaweer sun urk vonir ook. Oeksier sa feet kup kup wo sarkier.
Hauntingly realistic, honest.
Put that sword back, lout! Surely there was never a minister as unlucky as Minister Sheng to suffer such insolence.
Why must you keep calling yourself by name? I'm just gonna put this down because apparently we're gonna play. Bye.
Koni onu yu tashika wheel fonil satharaponi?
Suffer a pony.
And still poor Minister Sheng suffers the insults of tradesmen who know nothing of justice. Where would I put the lout?
In the river.
My jail has been burned to the ground,
Good
along
God.
with my office, I might add. I have no place to put thieves, so stop questioning your betters.
I wasn't much of a thief, you were just standing there. So first of all, holy shit.
Ah, I see the glint of intelligence, nobility, wisdom, consideration, and piety in your eye. A fine day to you. What can I sell you?
I usually have to charge for someone to go down that fast. What'd you
I have
got?
the finest selection of seed. I carry excellent baskets, wonderful fishnets, and superb... Very...
I don't care for this guy, but I feel like he might be important.
Konio nuyu, kokeyir tatasinan. Sun puno onuyusir taikunpa ipanano pir ni wonun.
But I do see some swords. Then you are useless. My fists are cocked.
Wonoir efuir uk sunorkfonir siir sisitu. Satha afsoir uk napir aniyir ninpir.
Sure.
Owo sair uyukap tantharundano wo tarwair shafir owo. Wo kausoir noka wowo tarwair shaksir o finopifu.
Finopifu. Let's go find out.
Wonoir efuir uk sunorkfonir siir sisitu. Satha afsoir uk napir aniyir ninpir. Usosir uthak tarwair shafir owosu.
True. People, what he's done. I mean, can I help you?
Wo quair ano uyu, kubkithir soso wawer wakwakir tower wo. Wo kausoir noka wowo tarwail shaksiro finopifu.
Finopifu yourself. Okay, third person Sheng, can we talk?
It is not easy to be Minister Sheng, beset with troubles and doom, and now interrupted by some difficult stranger. Truly, can you not see that I am busy watching my career slide into oblivion? Minister Sheng simply hasn't time for your petty concerns. I have problems of my own.
Your mustache has been it's been combed to a fine point. Like 2 razors.
This backwater pimple of a town lives off of the lake created by the Great Dam. But the Great Dam is open and the lake is dry. The town is dying. Under my supervision.
Oh no. Is there anything that can be done?
Well, not by me. I cannot act against that horrible assassin Lim who opened the Great Dam. I'm not supposed to even say his name, but I am desperate for a solution. Lim oversees the Lotus Assassin operations in this area. A few weeks ago, he came to town and demanded a key to the ruins. Then his men went up there and opened the Great Dam.
They do that.
Inquisitor Lim has his assassins searching for something, though what it is I couldn't say. Minister Sheng knows better than to stick his nose in the business of the Lotus Assassins. I didn't want the town to panic, so I kept Lim's presence here a secret. Better the peasants think it was ghosts. A much less terrifying idea.
Sir, I'm paying attention, I swear to God. I'm only slightly bouncing around in my chair. Is there anything I can do with my amazing hairstyle?
Some brave soul must travel through the old ruins, which are absolutely not infested with ghosts, and close the Great Dam. The gate to the ruins is locked, but I have a key.
God, who would have guessed?
I cannot order or even ask someone to go do this. If the Great Dam closes, the ruins will flood. Various assassins and soldiers will be killed. Not good for my career. But if I happen to lose the key and someone happened to find it, The town could be saved and the problem solved without any sanction from me. Think about what? I don't know what you're talking about. So, stranger, is there anything else Minister Sheng can do for you?
Yeah, I'll take a number 9, a number 9
Perhaps
large.
I could direct you to the historic ruins of our old town, which lie across the footbridge and out the west gate. Certainly a sight worth taking in.
Be sure to bribe the guard.
Strictly for interest's sake, of course. Minister Sheng remembers when flyers were reserved for the wealthy elite of the Imperial City. Now pirates use them to raid the countryside. Disgraceful.
Disgraceful.
I suppose in theory you could find a flyer at the pirate camp upriver. In practice, however, I doubt you would find the pirates very accommodating.
I will accommodate my fists in their faces.
The bosun is mad enough to take you if he's drunk.
Brew. Right.
Brew is surely the only one who would make the trip. And then the pirates would kill you.
Yes. Okay, I like Rue. That's why I recognized him. Besides, he looks at the guy from the beginning of Final Fantasy 9. I forget his name. The one who reminds you that he bathes. Okay?
Yes. Go and leave Minister Sheng alone to ponder his troubles. Now go and close the dam, and I never said that.
You got a key. And EXP. Nope. We're not even bothering to read that. If you or anyone playing the home game would like to read that, this game's on sale. Da-da-da. Here it is. No, not you. That's a big coin you have in your chest. Your rap career is going to be amazing.
Oknikofia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yowia sonsi ya wo yowia.
Oh, this guy's an idiot. Oh god, I forgot about this. Like, the most short-sighted... He has a career in a corporate field.
Oknikofia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yowia sonsi ya wo yowia. Niwupa ia kupu sa ia elwath kraka ia nano uksaro isowak nikano wo napia shathia uko.
Then leave, you're already rich.
Niwu sosawa ia wak tasi no ni nano yota napia ifa ia ok.
You know, I want to be nice to everybody, but this guy is like a collection of assholes.
Niwupa ia kupu sa ia elwath kraka ia nano uksaro isowak nikano wo napia shathia uko.
Sure.
Oknikofia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yowia sonsi ia wo yowia.
You're not the only person in the world.
Wonoa ea sususatia sonsifonia sonsi ifok.
First of all, who calls himself that? I'm not gonna do that.
Oifo ea uksonko noko isansia. Oknikofia apania sasa tatasi no ni nano yok yowia sonsi ia wo yowia.
Where people can't plan for their future, they don't have the money to keep.
Kutkosi wiwa ya wo no ya ifo wiya okta wiki no.
Yeah, no. I mean, I might get more XP for exposing him, but screw that. I just do not. Oh yeah, the closed fist. I like how it makes you look nice. The closed fist thing is this. People need hard times to become stronger people. It's stupid, but it's... If you believe that, you have the option of taking that route. Instead of having a bunch of starving people who turn on each other and disappear into the wilderness.
Utatsa ya okayowe ya fonia sisa ya trusta pafawe ya towe. Awuth
20%. Remember that. You think I know math? I've tried multiplying by 2 and then by 0, and it just doesn't work. Okay, here's the good stuff.
You could ni kung uno sa your son could knock a ugyorir. Ikirnik tine piru, wo iferek uk son puno.
You taught me much, Jian, but the most valuable lessons were learning where you were wrong. 17th square of the lion, if you please.
She's extremely similar to the woman in the inn. Demonic combination.
You are being rude, Jian. We have a guest. Let us place the game on hold a moment.
Those are really important. Also, has she ever eaten in her life? My mistress.
Wonakapir sari awaf, van sier sorofos isinosaurus usuno.
Surely you know of Yi, the capturing game? Played on a board of 19 rows and columns, the black and white pieces capture territory for their player.
Ikirnik tine piru, wo iferek uk son puno.
Yeah, I can't do that. I mean, 5 seconds from now, I won't remember what the board looked like. What kind of training do you offer? Have you not seen my abs?
Do not be so hasty, Jian. You did not turn me aside all those years ago.
Nararo, na pirapir ni niktakatashi. Niato.
Forgive him. Had my former master bothered to remember his manners, he might have told you that we are not from Tien's Landing. We know little of the events here.
She is remarkably young compared to him. Okay. I think you have to leave.
Jian the Iron Fist isn't honestly going to let this one walk away, is he? If you don't say anything, then I will, you old goat.
Whoa. I see potential in you. Greater strength than the dozens of worms who compete for my attention.
I too see strength, but also the capacity for understanding the world and your place in it. You could prove an interesting pupil.
I already have a girlfriend. Her name's Dawn, I think. I need your approval. I am unstoppable. I really wish these were reversed. For some reason, the way of...
He would like nothing more than to have you as a student. But show me that you walk the way of the open palm, and I will teach you the mysteries of Stone Immortal.
If you're a hard-ass... Note, you have to finish the morality system before you leave this place. I mean, I think you can come back later, but it's intended that you do that in this place. You're here forever. Anyway, if you want to be a hard-ass, you won't bend for anything, you get not stone, but lightning. If you want to be someone who goes out intending to change things, and specifically to take part in things, you also pick, you don't get, like, lightning, wind, whatever, you get stone. And it's like, I really wish they reversed those, even if the palm one still wouldn't make much sense. It's just odd. I guess because one's, well no, they're both focused on hurting the crap out of somebody. I think, because I've never had lightning. Mini tails circulate up the... What's voice exhort? Many tales circulate of the travels of the water people, but one of the most disturbing tales comes from far to the west, beyond the ocean of Tempest. like an asshole. I was gonna sing, like, Whole Life Tempest music, and I can't think of any. Rumors persist of an area in the middle of the Western Ocean that's inhospitable to life. The farther one travels across the ocean of Tempest, the warmer the climate becomes. Many have postulated that this may be because you approach the resting place of the sun. But there must be another explanation, not shrouded in the myths and superstition. Particular note. A report of an enormous cloud that rises miles into the air. Yes, visible to those who are brave enough to travel the increasingly rough seas of the Tempest. Pause. At night, this cloud glows with heat, and its acrid smell carries on the wind. Those who approach too closely fall ill. The few ghost ships found in the area were filled with desiccated corpses, their skin rotting, their hair and teeth falling off their bodies. One particularly disturbing log pinned in the shaking hand of a dying captain of one of those lost crafts suggests that the skies were filled with a roar like the cries of a god. And it finishes with the unfortunate man's wish that death takes him before the howling demons descend upon him. I actually don't know if that's supposed to be a real-world thing, or it's mythology. I mean, regardless, it's mythology now. And yeah, you can just look at this and tell. Boat on land. It's a clear day shore. Every house as far out as on stilts. Unless they're up on top of a hill somewhere.
One thing that is good about being a fisherman, you never see a ghost out in the middle of the river.
Change that. We must leave. Okay, okay, hold on, what's your deal?
Look at all these people here. When my old father told me to come to the big city, he never warned me about the crowds.
Wait?
Back on the farm, I ain't never seen so many people and buildings in one place. Except for livestock. But I guess they ain't people. Or buildings.
What are you doing here?
My name's Tian, but everyone calls me Big Tian because I'm so big. I came to the city to try to find me a wife. So far, it's not going so good. You wouldn't happen to know any pretty young gals, would you? Someone who'd want to come live on the farm with me?
I mean, now's kind of a good time for that.
Well, that's a real shame. If you run across any nice gals, do me a favor and mention my name to them. Big Tian. You have a nice day now.
You too? Question mark? It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. But, well, that was appropriate. The, current problem, still persists. It's like, hey, everybody's running out of money and food. It's like, now's really a bad time to be picking up chicks, but it's old rural life. Like, might as well be Middle Ages, which isn't much different than Stone Age, or people who lived on a farm anyway, but it's rough, because it's like, they're gonna have to, they can't just not. You expect your son to be married by a certain age, or you go find him a wife, and you can't find him a wife, he has to go find a wife himself. It's not his fault the place is, dying, and to be honest, this would actually be a really good time for one of these women to leave. But picking up chicks, and not in the modern sense, but like finding one who just wants to hurry up, sign the legal documentation to, you know, enter into the contract that is marriage. Kinda difficult.
Welcome, stranger! Welcome to beautiful Tian's Landing! Isn't it a glorious day? Oh, I know, people complain and grumble, but honestly, I think they're overreacting.
Someone is...
Things can't be that bad, right? After all, you're here. If the town was truly doomed, would we still be getting visitors? Ha! I think not. In fact, I think your presence here is a sure sign that things are looking up. Soon, all our problems will be solved. It's just like I kept saying.
I mean, he's right. Just I find your optimism disturbing. Compliment him. Even if it seems insane, at least somebody's trying to be nice.
Things will get better, they always do. It's like my father used to say, the greater the problem, the greater the solution. I'm sure it'll all work out. You came to the right place then. I won't give you the doom and gloom others will. Sure, we've got problems, but Tien's Landing is still the best village in the district.
The only one.
Enjoy your stay in wonderful Tien's Landing, where things are never as bad as they seem.
That's a horrible phrase. Tagline? Okay.
Hello, and welcome to Chuman's Woodcrafts. I'm afraid I don't have any woodwork items ready right now. My inventory's a bit understocked.
There's trees everywhere.
I'm Chuman the Craftsman. Nobody important, just a simple merchant of fine woodwork items. A merchant who may not be in business much longer, I'm afraid. There are several customers who owe me money, but with the dam open, times are hard. I can't expect them to pay me when they can't even feed their families. And if they don't pay me, I can't afford the raw materials to make my woodwork. It's a difficult situation, but I'm trying to make the best of it.
Alright, if you try to lend them silver, I'm pretty sure you won't take it, so... First one.
No, that won't be necessary. I don't want to cause any trouble for my customers. I'm sure they'll pay me eventually. At least, I hope so.
Click it.
You might be right. I'm a fine craftsman, but I'm not much for business. I extend credit too easily, and then I can't bring myself to collect. It's just not in my nature.
Maybe I can help you?
No, that won't be necessary. I don't want to cause any trouble for my customers. I'm sure they'll pay me eventually. At least, I hope so.
Maybe.
A noble offer, but I must refuse. Prospects for my shop are poor right now. I can't allow you to risk losing your investment. No, things will have to work out on their own.
Double check something. Want to make sure that... Be sure you can help him. Ah, okay. Now I remember who he is. Now I remember. Oh, no. I'll be going.
Farewell.
Despite his rough face, I don't know why they designed him to look like he's constantly, like, straining to hold back his power. He's a relatively nice person. To a... doormat extent. And that becomes important in a second. Okay, where is it? It's like they keep beating up my husband. There he is.
Hey, Baker Bay. How are you today?
Oh no, ASMR.
Go away! I told you I want no part of this. Tell Eiling to leave me alone.
If you want to tell Eiling something, go tell her yourself. In the meantime, we have our orders. Nothing personal.
Good.
It's a little personal with me. I like sticking your face in the gutter.
You don't look this.
Hold on a sec. We've got company.
Someone who didn't use the entire
You're a
word.
little too interested in our business, friend. Looks like we gotta teach you to back off when Eiling's boys are working.
White demon.
Oh no, Sabat.
Spirit thief. I shot.
Nobody stopped me? Wait,
White demon.
these guys... These guys know how to use. Really? Good one.
Focus.
Must use all tools available. Not be silly about it. Also, must get stuck behind doors. Boop. Sir, I need you to accept my fist.
Can you believe that these thugs would just attack me in broad daylight like that? They might have killed me if you hadn't stepped in. Thank you. I never expected such help from a stranger.
I wish they would just cut back to you still punching one of them on the ground. Wait, were you in danger? Actually, your wife, I'm gonna say LAN party?
You spoke to Lan? How humiliating. My fiancé must have told you I can't protect myself. The woman I love doesn't have faith in me? Oh, the shame. I'll never live this down.
She seems pretty okay with it. Wait, why didn't you might still get a beating?
Yes, you're right, of course. I suppose I can't fault Lan for being worried about me. I've taken some serious beatings lately. I didn't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm just worried about Lan. She's very emotional. I've done my best to try and keep her from becoming involved in this.
Involved in what?
Those thugs are acting on Eiling's orders.
No.
She's the head of their gang. They have a small hideout in the boathouse.
That's what you call
Eiling
it?
and I were friends when we were children, but we drifted apart as we grew up. She fell in with some rough people, as you've already seen. Ever since I got engaged, Eiling has become obsessed with me. Every day she sends her thugs to beat me up. She says she won't stop until I go talk to her.
Then go talk to her, you...
She's obviously crazy. I've done nothing to her. We haven't even spoken in years. If I go to her hideout to talk to her, I'm afraid that I'll never come out. At least the beatings on the street are out in public. They won't kill me in front of witnesses. Well, not on purpose anyway.
Look, this is so interesting, I had to park my boat. Can I talk to her for you?
Thank you so much. Eiling and her thugs are in the boathouse. Please just ask her to leave me alone. All we want is to live our lives in peace.
I like this quest. It's stupid, it's wrong, but I like it. You'll see why in just a moment. If you've ever read any sort of harem manga at all, this will seem familiar in just a moment. It's a realistic take on, you know, the silly violence in those. Oh my god, you saw my boob. It's like, suddenly hits him hard enough to actually injure him. Like,
this here's a private club. Members only.
Do I need to show you my abs?
Why didn't you say so in the first place? Go on in. They'll unlock the door for you.
I like him. Yo, I need to tell your boss about the guy she keeps trying to get. You know, to come in many ways.
Be careful in here. I don't relish the idea of fighting my way out of this place.
I do. He has an actual, like, breastplate.
I hear you
Not the
helped
full
out Baker
thing,
Bay
but-
today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you?
The fist is still teaching.
You'd think after all the beatings I gave them over the years they'd be used to losing. But they're still taking it pretty hard.
You have the same face
Maybe
as
the
like 3
humiliation
other
will
women
be good for them.
in this town. So why are you picking on Bay?
Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. But Bay already promised to marry me.
What?
I know what you're thinking. Why would Bay want to marry someone like me?
I mean, you're kind of a dick.
I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too. Bay promised to give me all that. He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But a promise is a promise. I won't forget that, even if he tries to.
Maybe we could work something out?
Yeah, okay. If he has the guts to come here and face me, I'll talk to him. But I'm not going to let him weasel out of his promise.
Then why don't you go out there? Oh, thank God. He brought his wife.
Lan, what are you doing here?
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bay. If Lon's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are.
You mispronounce her name every time.
She said there was something I need to know, Bay. What's going on? What is she talking about?
One woman who doesn't look like her.
What? Bay, how could you?
I can't keep it in my pants. It's too
didn't.
big.
It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
And I'm like 50. Look at me.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bay. It was
What is
summer,
her
and we were
expression?
sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shun had called me ugly. I was crying, so you took my hand and said, I think you're pretty, Eiling. And someday when we're grown up, I'll marry you.
Look, I'm doing Ahagao, like right now.
What? But that was years ago. We were kids. We were only 6 years old.
Good
You
God.
can't hold me to that.
That's illegal. A promise is a promise.
Kids say all kinds of things, Eiling. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. But that same day you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Bay. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise.
Her tongue was sticking out. It would just be the end of this. You said you wouldn't make him unhappy. Hold on, I gotta turn on the smooth jazz.
Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed.
Yes.
Yes, but... Well... You're right. I know you're right. Bay's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win, Lon. Bay is yours.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have. Please, take it with my thanks.
No. Hell no.
After all you've done for us, now you are letting Lan keep her dowry as well?
Why would I take it?
Your generosity knows no bounds. I'm overwhelmed.
People around here are just complete ass
You've
bastards.
done so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
Fist Lord.
I'm glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, Bay. I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lon were getting married, I just snapped.
It's okay, Eiling. I hope things work out for you.
Come on, Bay. Let's go.
Someone's got to explain to my mom why you're like 20 years older than me.
I hope things work out for Bay and Lon. After everything I put them through, they deserve it. I don't know what came over me. It's just...
Jealousy.
Bay was my last chance to have a family. My only chance to find a husband. When I heard he was engaged, I realized I'd never get out of this life I've created.
I mean, let's be real. She's pretty. She's fit. She's probably rich. I don't think it's a problem.
What respectable man would ever want to marry a girl like me? Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they're afraid of me.
That's kinda hot.
This town is short on eligible bachelors as it is. I mean, there are a few guys out there I know of, but none of them would be interested in me. I have a reputation around town, and having my boys beat up Bay didn't help any. Any half-decent man would probably run if they saw me coming.
I can help you find a husband. He's right there.
Huh. You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what. You find me a decent husband, and I'll make it worth your while. My, business ventures have been very profitable. But don't think I'm desperate enough to settle for just anyone. I've got my standards. And I'd have to meet him first, of course.
I'll marry you. Seriously, she's pretty. What's the problem? Tell me about the town's bachelors. Actually, no. Will she tell you?
Let's see. There's Rue the bosun, but
No.
he's nothing but a drunk. My boys have had more than a few run-ins with him over the years. He's definitely out.
He's also like 250 at least.
Schumann the craftsman is single. I don't know him that well, but he seems like a good man. He has a home in the southwest corner of the
He's
town.
the best. For her.
And then there's Yaru. He used to be a sailor traveling the Empire, but now he's looking to settle down. He might be a good catch. Spends most of his time in the tea house.
Let me see here. I want to double check who Yalo is, because I never actually... I don't think I've... Oh! Oh! What's the, right, he's the one who's like, I want a wife. That asshole. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, hold on. I want to bug her. But hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, right. The pickings in Tien's Landing are mighty slim for a girl like me. But if you find someone, just bring him back so I can meet him. And, well, good luck.
That's what it is. Like, the way her lips are drawn, like, with her low poly model, she almost looks like Angelina Jolie. Like, it's a stretch, but it's not, like, a super stretch. Okay, we don't have cable out here, but I found DSL. Let's see here. Choo-choo. Choo-choo train. Come on. See, he has a problem collecting money because he doesn't have... He's really soft. She wants somebody who's worth a damn. But no one who's going to be a problem.
Welcome back to
This
Chuman's
guy,
Woodcrafts.
who looks like
I still don't have
he
any wares
sleeps
to
in
show you,
gravel.
I'm afraid. I'm still short on inventory. It's a shame my business is struggling so much. I really am a fine craftsman, but I could use someone to help organize things and help me out with some of my jobs.
You looking for a wife?
You are well informed about our little town, stranger. It's true, I've thought about marriage. Sometimes I've even thought a good woman could help me run my business better. Why do you bring this up? Do you know of a suitable young woman who would be willing to marry a simple craftsman like myself?
Okay, look, Grandpa. Do you know Miss I over there?
Eiling? The gang leader? She's beautiful, to be sure, but I've heard her beauty is only surpassed by her savage brutality. Why would I want to marry her?
Yeah, I'm going to explain Sudara to you. It's going to be weird. I strongly suggest.
Well, she did turn that gang of thugs into a rather efficient criminal organization, and she is quite attractive. I guess it couldn't hurt to go talk to her. Come on, let's go see Eiling.
I love how they just teleport you.
Hello, Eiling. I'm Chuman the Craftsman. I'm pleased to meet you.
What's wrong with you? You look like you're gonna throw up. If you vomit on my floor, you'll be cleaning it up yourself.
Let's not push her.
Forgive me, but this isn't easy. Things are moving quite quickly here. I'm more used to taking things slow and careful. Perhaps it's the nature of being a craftsman.
That's right. You're a woodworker, aren't you? I remember seeing your wares in the market square. You've made some beautiful pieces.
Let's be honest.
I'm an excellent craftsman, but I'm terrible at business. Between suppliers who don't deliver what they promise and customers who won't pay, I can barely afford to feed myself.
You're a sensitive man, Schumann. You have the gentle soul of an artist. What you need is a woman with some steel in her spine to back you up.
I'd like that, Eiling. I've often thought that if I had someone strong by my side, someone to help me, I could turn things around.
I think Schumann and I should spend some more time getting to know each other. Just the two of us. You lived up to your part of the bargain and brought me a decent prospect. So I'll live up to mine. Here's the silver I promised you.
Nice.
Dang. I've never seen so much silver before. I've been owed it, but I never managed to collect.
That's so good.
I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful partnership.
I really like that.
I never knew you were such a romantic, though I always knew you had a generous heart.
It is so large, pumping enormous amounts of blood. For context, it's like, I've never seen so much money, but I have been owed it. Within it, somewhat indirectly saying, I have managed to produce goods and services, the value of which is equal to how much you just threw at somebody for helping you, you know, escape this hell you put yourself into. And it's like, for her, that's pretty good, because it's just like, she's like, I want to go straight. At the very least, I want a husband and kids, a house, and whatever it is I'm supposed to have. And it's like, you know, I'm really good at making things worth a lot of money, but not so good at getting them. And her whole life has been, hey, give me money. Hey, man. Oh, man. Give me money. Anyway, that's a throwback. That's an old song. It's not even really a song. It's from a TV show. Okay, check it. There used to be a thing on whatever channel called Freakazoid. Google it. God help you. Sealed gate. These gates were sealed and never meant to be opened. That's what they said about you, Dama-May. Ah! Let's see here. I know one of the most important things here. Wait, can I do this? It said I need to... You and your made-up language. Okay, they said I need to go to the dam. So, let's go running. Get back over here, hopefully get back in the... Wow, that looks so weird. I swear she's important, I just don't remember why. Hopefully I'm going the right way, because I actually don't know.
Well, this has already become an educational trip. From what you discussed with Hui, it would seem we are indeed tied to important events.
I have concerns as well. Hui convinced me that your master is the glorious strategist. Tell me, Dawnstar, what are your earliest memories with him?
Just constantly being punched in the face.
You would be better served by asking his favorite student. He was at the school 3 years before I was.
I was 0 years old. I am far more deserving of your attention. Check out these abs.
We'll focus on you quite a bit by the time we are done, given the spirit monk connection. But I asked Dawnstar what she remembers.
The only thing I know about my life before coming to the school is that I was not wanted, probably because of the bad omens I was born under.
You were 3. You don't remember these things.
Bad omens?
Well, you do, and it's amazing.
What makes you think that? You said you don't know anything.
I know because of my name. It's one of the few details Master Li was told. I was named for a red glow opposite the morning sun, like a distant fire. Yes, I guess so. I wasn't there, of course. No one but you survived. I guess someone saw it, but I don't know where Dirge is or how far the fire was visible.
They're almost exactly the
It
same
fits the
age.
time, but that just confirms my thoughts about
that's
being
it.
born under a bad omen. What could be worse than this attack on Dirge and the water dragon?
What about the fire dragon?
If that is the most troubling thing you learn about your birth, consider yourself lucky.
My mom drew me the exact way I was conceived. It was horrifying.
Is there anything you need? I'll do whatever I can to help.
Explain why your arms are so thin.
No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Strange enemies, troubling plot.
Okay. He's looking like there's a quest. She's not getting there. Okay, I was right. It is the damn site. It's the damn site! Right? Can I look at a map? No? Let's see here. Oh, this is gonna be haunting. I don't think this is it. I really don't. Look. Is this the map? No, is this the map? Bridge to dam, covered bridge. Ah, it was behind the goats. The monkey has imparted his wisdom. You wouldn't understand, Dawn. Right, take a left at the fish. Past the goats. Turn. And go through the gates that any child could pretty much get around. I'm a rat.
The search goes too slowly. We need more eyes and hands in these ruins.
Oh, thank God. He looks just like all the other ones.
Listen well, my minions. Fan out and search behind every stone and under every rock. Somewhere in these ruins are gems. Very special gems.
Special gems.
If you find one, bring it to me right away. If you fail me, your torment will be greater than any you have yet experienced. Now go!
I speak their tongue.
Lieutenant, you are in charge while I go up to the Great Dam and check on the sentry golems. If anyone tries to enter these ruins, kill them.
Of course, Dread One.
I'm the stealth. That's a sign, which is good because I forgot to save. Those manually save, even though I think that's exactly the same thing.
You have your orders.
Dang it.
Spirit thief.
This actually works. No, it doesn't actually stun them. But it does drain everything they have from a distance. There we go. Sir, have you considered falling down? Oh, sweet. Okay, hold up. What was that? Detection. Spirit took off intuition. Okay, I had 21. Now I have 20. Just 20. Cool. But I have trap detection. My brain. My brain not good for this. He dead, yo. One of the only places that makes sense to have a bunch of skeletons flying around. They're very dead. Hey, monkeys. Hey, monkeys. Those funky monkeys. Check it out, Dom. There's no IQ test for this game. At least it loads fast. Are you trapped? Dragon powder. That's that good shit. Why it's green, I don't know. Should be brown. Or brown. Black.
White demon.
So why you have to be there? Now we have to fight!
You could just walk away. Me no take handle.
Wait! Stop! You hit me none, okay? Okay. Rat Demon's friend. Rat Demon help you, yes?
Sure.
Rat Demon knows things, important things, and Rat Demon tells you if Rat Demon lives.
Okay.
I knows hitting Rat Demon not good. Hitting Rat Demon bad. I also knows that Rat Demons like the taste of ducks. If you got any ducks.
Nope.
You not like ducks? No ducks. But maybe you like gems. Rat Demon feels gem is very close. Rat Demon tells you where gem is. Then you let Rat Demon live. Yes?
Yes. Sure.
Jay's hidden behind wall. Go down path and you see. Assassins got rockets set up. They're getting ready to blow up wall with rockets. Yes, yes, but rockets need dragon powder. Lotus Assassins always got dragon powder handy. Good for blowing stuff up. Look around their camp and you find it. You get dragon powder and use rockets to blow up wall. When wall is gone, you look for gem. Gem is behind wall. Somewhere. You just search around. So simple. Yes. Rat Demon help you. Now Rat Demon can go. Yes?
You're all lucky that I didn't go with that voice. Because that fits way more than anyone's going to realize for a while.
Thanks to you, my friend, good and kind and niceful friend to Rat Demon.
I mean, really, he didn't do anything wrong.
I eat your toes when you dead.
I mean, that's fine, I'm dead. Casually beating. Monk gem. Got that monk gem. Oh, that's bad. Okay, we're looking for Lotus Assassins. What? Why would you need to... Okay. And they give me plenty of EXP. Okay, this area is so... Deal with that in a minute. Here it is.
difference here. Something strange about you. But I smells you the same. Come out now, children. Definitely children's here. But something wrong with them.
It's a lack of essential amino vitamins and acetosis. Back. Here we go.
Why are you here? No one ever comes to the orphanage.
We're here to speak to Toph.
Are you here for us to hurt?
My junk. Ow.
Her name is Meow. She's gone strange. I'm Bin. We live in the orphanage. At least we used to long ago, before the waters came.
You sure it's not Bean?
We're dead, big person. We're dead, and you can't hurt us anymore.
I must rest these
hurt
wounds.
you.
Oh.
Stop it, Meow. I don't like you hurting people. It's making you strange.
He's dead.
I don't care. I don't care. Someone has to pay. Someone has to pay for what happened to us.
What happened?
You don't care about us. Big people don't help us. They only want to hurt.
Just ignore her. She's gone strange because of what happened when the water came. We were locked in here, trapped in the orphanage with the rest of the children.
Oh, jeez.
As the water rose, we clawed at the door until our fingernails came off. Then we clawed at the window. When the water was too high, we clawed at each other. Then we stopped. Other children survived. Their families helped them and they lived. But nobody thought about the orphans. We had no families to watch out for us.
I should be a woman now with kids of my own. I should have a husband and a house. Instead, I have ashes and bones.
We're tired, living one. We've been here for too many years. We just want to sleep, but we can't. Not until the mistakes of the past are undone.
Not bad news. Could help you for a price.
Can help me. Find the one who did this to us. Find kindly Yushin, the orphan master. Find him and kill him. Bring me his head!
No, Meow, that won't make you happy. That will just make you stranger. We have to figure out some way to rest. We must find peace.
We can't have peace, but we can have revenge. Kill kindly Yushin for me, big person. Kill him for abandoning us in the orphanage. Kill him for leaving our bones here to rot.
The bones. That's it. The orphan master must bury our bones. He left us to this. Only he can end it. If kindly Yushan comes here and buries our remains, we can finally rest.
I mean, not exactly.
We can find peace for a time, at least. Maybe until the voice of the shepherd returns, so that we can find peace forever.
Always best to yawn during that.
Yes, find him and kill him. Bring me kindly Yushin's head. Or bring him here and let me kill him.
No, please, living one. There has been too much death. If you find him, just bring him here to bury our bones. Then we can finally rest.
Note that this means that they've been traveling on boats and swimming and fishing over a whole bunch of corpses with ghosts that are stuck. Children's ghosts. Oh, right, should be... Are they loot?
These pathetic ghosts are becoming an annoyance. Ripping them apart was fun for a time, but now it's just work. I wish we were stationed at Gao's lair instead of here.
Good news. Inquisitor Lim wants us to bring the inscrutable power source to Gao's factory. Just change the command word on the dam sentry so we can go.
His voice doesn't match his face
I
at all.
just changed the command word to Xiaohua this morning. Do I have to change it again?
Inquisitor Lim wants the command word on those sentry golems changed before we deliver this power source. Are you going to be the one to tell him you couldn't be bothered?
Why do they all have the same face?
You've made your point. Let's go. It'll be safer if we stick together. There are many dangers along the way to the dam.
There are no such danger.
Dangers. Like command words slipping into enemy hands?
Focus.
Did he really just... Did he really? Excuse me, excuse me. Just gonna swatch you. Okay. Hold up, one quick thing. Brad was very explicit. He was like...
You blow wall. You get Jim.
Well, where'd that Jim at? Sir, I'm just looking for jewelry. I don't know if it's the game engine or what, but it's so slow when combat starts. I died as I lived, standing here. Okay, fine. Okay, okay. Boop, boop, boop. An important part of my training was to always say boop when I punch things. The soft pedal. That may have been it. That's a trap.
Spirits of Christmas past.
Ours.
Oh God.
All mine. Alive. Dead. No matter. All mine. You? What are you doing here? The quarry is ours. It was ours when we lived, and it's ours when we're dead. I'm Yushi. Stabber Yushi. Everyone was afraid of me when we were alive. Toughest convict on the chain gang. Then the water came. Everyone ran. No one came to help the prisoners. Except Turnkey. But I know he only came to laugh at us. So, Turnkey had to die. The water kept rising and rising, and then we died. But the quarry is still ours, even when we're dead. And now you'll join us.
Sir, that is rude. Focus. I would like to spend some time outside of time to punch you in the face, but I can't because apparently I can. Oh shit! Apparently I can only kick.
You can't keep up.
Yes. Sir, I'm kind of busy here. I'm trying to drain your friend dry, no homo. I mean, I don't know, I haven't really checked. Now I'm starting to have this suspicions.
White demon.
That's what they called me in college. Come on. Oh, by the way, this game did have an option if you wanted same-sex relationships. Sky for dudes, and I think Katana, whatever her actual name is.
Spirit thief.
She's the bad girl, I think. Like, you have to be closed fist, but it's probably not necessary. Move. I must dress these wounds. I'm stalling too much.
White demon focus.
Just kick him into the wall. Come on.
Focus.
Slowly. Right. Oh, this part's gonna be kind of rough. Once again, always a good sign. Oh, snap. What?
Spirit me.
No. No. We need to get the source room first.
White demon.
I'm really gonna stop using that without an epilepsy warning. Well, the VOD's probably gonna have one. A little bit more, a little bit more. What are you using now? So, speaking of horror, imagine being downhill
There is much suffering in this quarry. So many lives lost.
in a cave system, and then there's a flood. A rapid flood because of the dam. Like, immediately, you're underwater. And there is no air above you. It's a really shitty way to go. Especially if you hold your breath a good long time. Strangler.
Strangler Jesus smells something fresh.
He has a name.
Water come. People leave Strangler Jesus and other prisoners to die. Water come faster. We scramble, run, claw each other. Then water everywhere. But we not die. Strangler Jesus has too much hate to die. Strangler Jesus is king in this place. King of the prisoners. King of the dead. Dead serve Jesus. And now, you join Strangler Jesus' subjects.
I have bad news for you. First time I'm bothered using key strikes this whole again.
Focus. Spirit.
Slowly just drain him while healing himself.
White demon.
Okay, I kind of figured there was a trick here.
You're too slow.
Easier just to deal with these guys. There is definitely a slowdown. It's probably not a bad thing, or a bad thing, probably not a big deal, but it's very obvious. If I was using 1,000 cuts, I think it would be super obvious. No, I'm just gonna wander around. Hey, what's up? Feeling these chests? No. Come on, G's nuts. Punch for punch. Okay, he's 100% dead forever.
Who's that? I can't see you. Is somebody there? What do you want?
It's delivery.
I think I am Turnkey Shiji. Is that right? Yes, I am Turnkey Shiji. I guard the prisoners.
Get in the mine, Shinji.
Happened? I don't remember. This is the quarry where the prisoners are chained up. I'm Turnkey Shiji. I guard them. I remember the water rising. Everyone ran, but I came back for the prisoners. I had the only key. They are bad men, but no one deserves to die like that.
But then...
I went to free them. I freed Strangler Jizu first, and then... he put his hands around my throat. I couldn't breathe, and he killed me.
Don't worry, you also got stabbed.
Jizu was insane. He loved death. He hungered for it. He fed on it. Even his own, I guess. I wasn't thinking. I shouldn't have freed him first. Maybe not at all. My spirit was bound to this place, trapped by the man who killed me. Strangler Jizu's hate kept me chained in death, just like I kept him chained in life. But you destroyed Jizu. His hold on me is broken. My spirit is free.
I've got bad news.
I only hope that I can find some release in that freedom. I had hoped that I would have somewhere to go, but I feel no pull to the underworld. Hopefully I can find my own way, somehow. Thank you for this release, Great One.
Thank you.
It is enough for now that I can fade for a time.
I know that feeling. Alright, what do you have? If you'd like to have no zoomies, you know what? I don't need that. Okay. We're probably gonna call it before too long. It's about to hit 3 hours. Looks good. It's not a good reason to call it, but you know, I'm gonna have to get a better chair. This thing is terrible. They really don't want me to take damage from traps. Also, I'm not even wearing the thing that tells me that it's trapped. What are all these gems doing here? Huh. Lots of options, but unless I get a lot of additional gem slots, The child of destiny.
Help! Help me, please! I have to get out of here! I'm trapped with these scary people, and I can't see any way out!
She's been in there for like 20 years.
Please help me! I've been trapped here for so long! The outside is so close! I can see it! But this puddle is blocking my way!
Does it even go all the way around?
I don't see any way around it! If I could just get outside, I'd finally be free! But I can't walk through the puddle! I can't! Don't you know how I died? I drowned when the flood came. It was cold and dark, and now I can't touch the water!
Her voice actor is just a little too teenage sounding. Alright.
I think I know how you can help me. Look at the ceiling. It looks like there was a cave-in long ago, and somebody put these poles here to hold the ceiling up. All you have to do is break these poles, and the ceiling will collapse. A whole bunch of rocks will fall into the water, and I can skip across them and leave this place.
That's not what a cave-in does.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I just know you can help me. Please, hurry.
Seems like such an obvious trap. Like, that is some face shit right there. Break the back one. Break the back one. I'll go around to the outside and break that one. Done! Okay. Well, I'm gonna go pick up Tien then. Bye, Don. What's in this rock? Money. That's how we mine here. Boot mining. Is there anything left before I go? This place had more gems than I could have imagined. Right, let's head back out. She's important if I remember who she is. Pretty much if an NPC has a name, they're a big deal. Or if they have a cutscene, they're probably a big deal. Or at least very much, at the very least, they recur. Okay, now I don't know whether or not I killed those guys or just unconscious. You can never tell. Alright. Let's see here. Right. I think first thing we'll do is run back to town real quick, because we have to do stuff before we shut the, dam. Like, it's pretty important not to get the order wrong. I am focusing on the yellow Cheeto. He's buff. If you don't complete these, they just don't get done. Which is kind of a tautology, but you know what I mean. Speaking of Wolverine, is there still no one around here to teach me martial arts? Why is the brain so weird with its, like, music choices?
This is bad. Oh, this is bad. River dried up, pirates everywhere. This is worse than the long drought. Get on with your day, youngster. We're just passing time.
Sorry, Don, I left the radio on. Alright, there's a guy upstairs who's suspiciously guilty about something. You ready to fight?
Rue, I know you keep saying you'll close the Great Dam as soon as you get your courage up, but it's been 3 days. Old Mother Quan is trying to make this place respectable again. You can't stay here. Go close the dam.
No, I'm sorry, young one. Let me buy you a drink. 2 bowls of wine and we'll drink a toast to a better time. Just add it to my tab. I'm good for it.
Rue, I don't have time for this. I have other customers to take care of. You have to leave now.
No, I'm really pretty sure I have to drink now. I need to get my courage up so I can go close the dam. Yeah, just another drink or 2. Or 3. Or maybe 4. Oh, more wine?
You know what?
Wonderful. Another troublemaker. Well, you two can rot for all I care. I have plenty of other work to do.
And who are you? More importantly, do you have any wine handy? Or, can you get some?
Where I've seen him in Bloodlines. I am Fist Lord. I need your help. There, right there. There is the thumbnail. It was worth hanging on a few extra minutes.
My help? Nobody asked for my help. They don't even trust me enough to ride on my barge. But I'm not some useless old drunk. I'll show 'em. That's why I volunteered to go close the Great Dam. You just need a drink or two to get my courage up first.
You just take me to the pirate camp?
You can't be serious. True, my barge is the only way to get there, but the pirates are dangerous. Believe me, you don't want to go up there. Have some wine instead.
Even slug.
Mad is what I am. A real loon. Especially when I've had my fill of wine, like now. Truth is, I'd be happy to take you up to the pirates' camp if I didn't have more pressing business.
When he whispers, he sounds like Shaggy.
I promise to close the dam and save the town. Truth is, I wish I'd never told anyone what I was going to do. I was a bit drunk when I said it, but I can't back out now. Everybody thinks I'm just a worthless drunk, but when I close the dam, they'll think I'm a hero. I just need a few drinks to get my courage up before I go.
You're not worthless, Rue. I need your help to stop the pirates.
You mean that, don't you? Well, I may have a bit too much fondness for the wine, but I won't turn my back on someone who needs me. Let's do it! To the pirate lair! I'll make my way down to the little dock where I have my barge and get everything ready. Just meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go.
I swear you were like a door cop in a different life. Way in the future. They were vampires.
Good, good. I got lots to do before we go. Check the barge, check our supplies, sample the wine. You never want to travel with bad wine.
True.
He seems sincere. It might be foolish to place our trust in someone so fond of wine, but I believe he'll be there when we need him.
Remember, meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of
standing
town
there.
when you're ready to go.
Okay, we're gonna go get a confession of this guy, and I'll call it stream, because it's gonna get long from here. That's what he said.
Can't you just leave an old man in peace?
No. I've got my fist. I can't back out now.
Why do you care? That was a long time ago. Long, long ago. All I want is to forget those days. They're gone. Gone forever. I was at the market buying food when the flood came. I ran back to the orphanage, but the water was too high. There was nothing I could do. The water kept rising. I had to flee. I came here with other survivors and settled this town. I tried to start a new life, but everywhere I go, I see little faces watching me. The better men might have saved them. Sometimes I wonder if I should have died with them.
Tell me.
I have not heard those names in many years. Meow. Meow was the best of my wards. She was like an assistant to me, always caring for the babies, putting everyone to bed. Meow was strong. She did not give up easily. As for Bin, I recognize the name. A quiet boy, I think. I barely remember him, but they're gone now. All of them.
I have news. Maybe not bad, maybe not good.
No, not the orphanage. The ruins are haunted. The children will be waiting for me. No!
I'm waiting for you. You carry them with you anyway.
You're right. I can carry this burden no longer. I must face the demons of my past and end this one way or another. I will go with you and accept whatever fate awaits me.
Oh snap, never mind, it teleports you. I guess we'll just go ahead and do it.
You live? All this time you were here, and I left you to this. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Well, it only went down recently.
Saying sorry isn't enough. You must pay. Now I get to hurt you forever and ever.
No, Meow. Yushan was not brought here so you could make him suffer. He must bury our bones. Then we can finally rest.
No. Bury their bones. It sounds like a Misfits song.
I am so sorry.
He dug the holes with his hands? It takes hours to do that with a shovel. Seriously, movies always make it seem like it happens instantly. Well, at least here the ground should actually just be mud. Like, exclusively mud. I watch my eyebrows move independently. Seriously, how did he dig that? It has grass on it. Alright, we're still here. No, let me have him. What about all the other ghosts that are visible?
It's done. The bones of the children are buried at last.
There's 2 of them.
I just wish I could do more.
You can. There's like 20 more.
I feel better now. I feel warm. I haven't felt warm in so long. Thank you.
Thank you, Living One. We can finally rest because of you. We can finally be at peace.
5 minutes later. Oh snap, I'm back.
And I must thank you too. I have lived with this guilt for many years. Now that this is done, maybe I can finally move on with my life because of you.
Goodbye, Living One. Goodbye forever.
That was ominous. Really? Well, at least I leveled up. Done. Just gonna keep hanging on to these. Okay. Let's look at the map. How did we not... Okay, this is the reason. Hold up. How did we not go this way? Monkey, tell me what went wrong, monkey. Alright, things get more serious from here on out. Look at that! Superior technology, what will you do about it? What if I simply pull the left... Wait? That was odd. Physics and everything included. I will continue to try to end the stream. I swear it will happen eventually. But first I must loot. Okay. I can do this. I can end the stream. thank you for watching, once again. I love how this whole stream my model's been looking at the keyboard. This game is called Jade Empire. It's by BioWare and another company, I forget. It's on Steam right now. It's on GOG, it's on a couple places. It was originally, I believe, for the Xbox. You could play it with a controller. It's a little wonky with anything with Xbox One's controllers, but still. You can play it with mouse and keyboard. It works just fine. Probably actually better. I'm going to continue playing this series because I love it. I might even do it again tomorrow for another 3 whatever hours. If you like this, you know the deal. It'll probably be tomorrow at midnight. EST, 9 o'clock, PST, whatever the rest of the world, you can look it up. For the VOD viewers, which is probably everyone, because I really doubt anyone's watching, expect it to be uploaded sometime around 6 AM or something like that. Which will be the day after tomorrow to you, I guess. Well, I guess technically it's tomorrow, because today is tomorrow to me. In any case, expect silly little things to keep changing, model might keep updating, I might just keep changing the intro and outro screens, you know the deal. I'm still getting started. In any case, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Later.